Hello and welcome to all of my Leo friends. My name is Angel with Ninth House Collective, and I've switched things up a little bit from the way I was doing them. I'm still going to be providing a weekly reading, but that's going to be an all signs or a collective reading, right? So we get the energy week to week about what's going on in the collective. And with that reading, I will still be pulling an alignment message and looking at our chakra centers to see where we can nurture to bring about the most balance within our lives. And the way that I've changed it is I am doing monthly readings now, and that's going to be for all 12 zodiac signs, right? So most people are familiar with their sun sign. But the way that we can best spend our time together and get the most insight, I really want us to be able to take this series to really honestly look at what needs changing in our life, right? Where things are stagnant. So I want to highlight what we're healing, what we're learning, how we're growing, right? So with that being said, the sun sign, which everybody is familiar with, right? When somebody says, what's your sign? You always give them your sun sign. But there's so many more aspects to ourselves. So our sun sign, that connects us with our ego, our identity, and kind of like our individuality. Then we have our moon sign, which represents more of our internal world. I think of that as like the soul behind our identity, right? There's lots of things that we don't share, and it's our emotional self. It's kind of the things we keep hidden, and sometimes because they're not even in our consciousness as of yet, right? And so I want us to look at how we can grow. So anyway, with that being said, I do like to take a moment and really get you guys to be centered so that you can fully be present and really get the most out of our time here together. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is just kind of settle into wherever you're sitting, or maybe you're laying down watching videos, but wherever you are, settle in, start to become aware of your breath. All right, Leo's a deep breath in, expanding the belly. Hold that breath up at the top while you scan your body, and use your exhale to blow out any tensions you might notice within your body. As always, I ask to be a clear channel and to bring forth messages that are only for the highest good of my Leos watching here today. Really, I like to connect only with the energy of unconditional love, of the utmost healing, and of the highest wisdom. All right, so as you settle in and find a natural breathing kind of rhythm for you, I want you just to kind of sit back and really think about your life. And it is a general reading, so see what resonates in your life. See where the areas are that need a little more light shown on them, right? Need some expansion and growth. I will be using one card from a tarot deck, and then I'm going to be using two oracle decks, my Moonology and my Goddess deck. And the Goddess deck is going to bring forth an empowerment message, because with the weeklies we do, what we need to adjust. But for the monthlies, I want to empower everybody, right? Get ready to take on the energy of the next month. We'll be working on October right now. And the Moonology card is going to give us a direct message. And so we'll kind of tie all that in, and then I'll just kind of open up to spirit and see what comes through for you guys. Okay, let's get my Leo energy into the cards. Again, only messages for the highest good of those who are watching. And let's see what message comes forth for my Leo friends today. Okay. We have the King of Wands is the tarot card that showed up, right? So Leos, what you're going to be working on and the energy you're going to be dealing with for the month of October is going to be around mastering things that you're passionate about, right? Really, Wands can also be about our spirituality. So you guys are leveling up and you're really kind of reaching a new frequency, right? I'm all about energy. You know, Reiki is another love of mine. And so when I tune into that energy of the card, right? Kings are about mastery, right? And the wands, again, they're about things that we're passionate about. It can also be our faith and our spirituality. but really things that set your soul on fire. So how that resonates for you in your life, Leo, think about what it is that you're really passionate about right now. Maybe some of you, because you are watching a tarot channel, maybe some of you are really exploring that side of yourself, really connecting more with your higher self to gain more awareness. So that's going to be the energy that you guys are looking at. Your passions, right? Really mastering them. You guys have obviously been doing some work on this for a little bit, and you're just continuing in that mastery of this area of your life. Let's see what Moonology card comes forth for my Leo friends. What is the message they need to hear in regards to mastering things that they're passionate about, or maybe their faith and their hope? They're really working on bringing that just so in line and so in balance. So you're really shedding an old part of yourself and becoming a master at a new way of being. Okay, your Moon card. Let's read that and see what your direct message is, Leos. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Yes. Why? You're gaining mastery. So you guys, this tells me that you've really been in kind of a thicker energy, like, you know, maybe good energy, but still things you're wanting, more contemplative, right? So it's this Moon card is telling you that the end of a tough cycle is approaching. So you're really getting close, right? Because you're working on mastery. So you've already accomplished and learned so much about yourself, probably over, I'm guessing, you know, the last, several years, right? Because, you know, we like things to be fast, but really this is a slow process of uncovering and learning and becoming more self-aware, seeing what needs healing, what needs improving. So all really good energy for my Leos. I love that for you. This tough cycle is really coming to an end. You're mastering something. So remember, be proud of yourselves, Leos. You've done a lot of work, right? What is it that you're currently really passionate about right now? Are you working on your spirituality, on your faith and hope within yourself? Is there some new passionate project, or maybe some, something that you're passionate about and want to bring change to the world? Maybe something, in the humanitarian or activism vein. Whatever it is, however it resonates in your life, we're going to get you guys an empowerment message now from Spirit. What is the empowerment message to round out this reading for October for Leos? We know they are closing out a tough cycle and that they are working on mastery around their passions. So let's see. Actually, I'm going to go with that. Let's see, what is the beautiful goddess message of empowerment? It's funny because, there's so many cards in the deck, and when I do these readings, I'm always so interested and fascinated about how often the cards repeat, right? This is a new deck for me. I haven't even seen them all, but there's a couple I've seen several times now, and this is at least my second or third time. I think it's the third time it showed up. So really collectively, there's some similar energy. So the first thing that I'm seeing, guys, is number 38, which is an 11 in numerology, right? So I really feel like this is, it's a very high spiritual number. I really feel like a lot of you are working on faith, hope, your spirituality, really getting to know this other side of yourselves, right? And anyway, that's just something that jumped out. And the other thing that I'm thinking on right now is for your energy centers. So before I read the empowerment message, Leos, 3 centers this month, right? You have all months to nurture them. It's going to be your solar plexus, your sacral, and your third eye. So third eye is clear vision, right? It's also about our mental processes and our memory. Our solar plexus, that's the core of who you are. That's what you're learning, growing, expanding on, right? So nurture your solar plexus. That's about who you are. That's about your self-confidence. And then your sacral chakra is about balanced emotions. But what I was really picking up for you guys is it's about play, fun, getting creative, like really doing things that bring joy into your life, right? But you're doing it in a new way. You're mastering it, right? So is that more in balance? Maybe balancing work and play and self-care time. However it resonates in your life, Leos, it is definitely going to be a lighter energy moving forth and continuing through October for you guys. All right, let me grab my book here. And this is the Goddess Power Oracle book. So your guys' message of empowerment is going to be about death and magic. Yes, death and magic, right? This is about transformation, the death of the old you. You are stepping into a new skin, Leos. You are mastering something around your passions and your spirituality, something in that vein. All right, let's read number 38's empowerment message. And here we are. All right, Leos. Consider your life a magical gift and your experience of it a beautiful opportunity to leave the world a better place. You give that gift back when death comes and ends your time on this plane. Experiences, relationships, projects, and even long cherished dreams are all subject to the natural laws of death and the magic of the Celtic goddess Morrigan. Now is the time for you to let certain parts of your life die, right? That's the death we're talking about. It's what I was saying. There's an old you. You're shedding that. You're gaining mastery, so you're putting this new you forth. Let go with love and with gratitude. Leave your fears behind, for in death there is great magic, as nothing can ever truly be destroyed. From the ashes of the old, a new life and new dreams will come to be. Face this time of dying, death, and transformation with love and courage. Be willing to just be empty. Soon, the goddess Morgana will fill you up with magic, and a new world will be born for you. This is her gift for you when you surrender your resistance and allow things to be as they are. Yes, my Leo friends, let go of control, stepping into a more faith, like more spirituality, like a deeper version of yourself, right? So that is transforming, that is dying. And we are opening up all this space after we are just sitting and being empty and cutting those cords, those old beliefs, those old coping mechanisms. When we cut those and let that part of ourselves die, we open up to new energy. Let this goddess come, let the universe come. It's really about faith and hope and letting go of control and just knowing that you're going to be fine no matter what, right? You're going to be fine. Death is transformation. Nothing is ever destroyed. All right, guys, that's what I have for you this week. Or I should say this month, since it's the new monthly. Be sure to watch not only your sun, but your moon and your ascending. And again, check in with the weeklies. All right, that'll give you some good things to focus on moving forward and really staying aligned and tuned and balanced. All right, guys, in case nobody's told you, I want you to remember you are all spectacular little creatures, and take care of yourself, nurture you, and I look forward to connecting next month.